Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we ventured through the Twilight as a wolf, and we've returned back to the light world, but we're still a wolf. We met Princess Zelda too in the last episode, and we were accompanied by an imp by the name of Midna. She's going to be helping us, hopefully, get back to our original form, and so we can go and save our friends. But we arrived here at the Ordon Spring, and now we need to go back to Ordon Village. But as soon as you walk out here, this is, so, what next? And there's Midna right there. Did you think I disappeared? Listen, there's another thing I forgot to tell you. Don't think you can just run off and save your friends, because you can't. Just beyond that bridge, the land is covered in twilight. Last time, a shadow beast pulled you through a curtain of twilight. But if you want to go that way this time, you'll need the cooperation of someone from the twilight, like me. So, you really have no choice but to do what I say. Saving your friends and all that, well, that'll depend on your actions. Because you can never trust words, you know. Right now, I want a sword and a shield. That'll suit me. You do understand me, don't you? So, what do you plan on doing? While you're here dawdling, the twilight continues to expand. Come on, hurry it up. So Midna has become our shadow, and she's going to be helping us through our shadow in a way. This way leads to that curtain of twilight that Midna had talked about, but we need to head back to Ordon Village. We need to get a sword and a shield, and we got bokoblins here, or I think these might be called moblins, these variants of these enemies, but they were under that command of that big green dude earlier that stole our friends. We're gonna be seeing a couple of those guys a lot. I think those are bokoblins. I don't know if not. No, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Those are called bulbins. These enemies are called bulbins. That's right, I forgot about that. So you just go ahead and just attack them normally. These guys aren't too hard to take out. And, well, they'll drop a lot of health, pick up some money. But as soon as we try to leave our house area, we're stopped. Wait! Thank you for taking care of those bad guys. They made both the village and a forest a mess. They kidnapped the village children. But I know you're not one of them. I can tell because you smell like the trees of Ordon. If you run into any trouble, try talking to the animals. We animals understand one another, so you'll be alright. So little chickmunk just told us we can actually talk to animals in our beast form. So we'll be able to talk to any animals, and they'll usually have helpful hints in your wolf form. But we're here at Ordon Village. Oh, how did it come to this? The children, please save nothing's happened. Please forgive your good-for-nothing father. I kind of feel bad for him. But as of right now, these guys don't need to know that we're wolf because, well, I mean, if you saw a wild wolf right next to you, you'd be kind of freaked out too. But we need to actually come over here and see the mayor right here. He's talking to somebody. Oh, about the shield. Hey, not so loud. Okay, so we need to get closer so we can listen in on them. But if you do it from here, they're whispering too low, as you guys can tell by the text box. You can't even read that. So what you need to do is you need to go into this patch of grass right here. Go sneaky sneaky, and then you can listen to them. So, that shield is still your house, right? Yeah, it should be in our storage loft. Good. Go grab it quick as you can. Russell got wounded pretty bad, so he can't go search for the kids. I'll take over for him. But Russell had a sword, Mayor, and he's still got hurt. If you're unarmed, you're done for. I'll be fine. The sword we were going to present to the royal family should be still at Russell's house. Oh, yeah? Alright, I understand, Mayor. I'll hurry up so you get that shield. You just wait here. No good! Run! They saw the wolf. I mean, if you saw a wolf too, you'd be kind of freaked out. That's not a bad bit of information you heard, huh? Ugh, look at the open window. This village is full of idiots. So, we should jump from there, but from where? Well, let's talk to this puppy dog right here. Nighttime walks are so nice, aren't they? I hope I find something good buried today. I love digging holes and looking for treasure. Use your X senses and use Y to dig. You see anything strange, you'll dig something up. So that puppy dog was just reminding you, you can dig in areas like this, and you can get some goodies like rupees and hearts, recovery hearts and whatnot. So it's just most of it's just stuff that relates to your wolf powers whenever you're talking to animals. So just gotta be mindful of that. Alright, so now we need to actually come over here and hopefully we can find... Uh-oh. Monster! You've returned for more, haven't you? My daughter! Return her! And take this! Uh-oh, he's calling a hawk. He's gonna shoot a hawk at us. Out of it sounds like I'm just like getting a cannon. Oh, get away from him. Yeah, if he attacks you, if you get close to him, he calls a hawk, and the hawk actually does about half a heart damage to you, so be careful of that. Were you attacked by that hawk? You're no match for him. I'm sorry, that person calling the hawk is my master's husband. You could sneak up from behind and scare him. Meow. Okay, so the kitty was just telling us that we can sneak up behind him and he'll hopefully scare him. If we come up to the side of this house here, says, come on, let's get to the roof from here and scare that guy. Look at him, posing like he's all important. Wait until he sees us. Alright, so Midna's gonna make a jumping point. We can come up here. Now just carefully jump up behind him and you should be able to scare him. Whoa! And he runs off. Now, before I always do this, you don't have to do this, but you notice that it says A to howl near the grass that we use to summon the hawk. You can actually howl, and this is a mechanic that only the wolfling can do. Holding up during right here, you'll have a metronome of sorts, and you can actually hold the A button to howl, and you can change pitch by going up or up on the D-pad, letting go of the D-pad, and pushing down on, or not on the D-pad, but on the left stick. Pushing up on left stick, letting go of left stick, and pushing down on left stick, you can make a howl, or pitch. What you want to do is you want to follow the pitch on where the blue lines are. So we're wanting to howl upwards, then push down, then push up, and push down. And then Link will start howling. Of course, you know, wolf howls are like the best noise ever. I love wolf howling. There we go. And that actually summons that hawk. Now, you're probably thinking, you can shoot hawks in the wolf form too? No, no. That hawk will come down and he'll talk to you. So, you're Link, right? Sorry about giving you so much trouble before. I'm not proud of it, but it's in my genes to obey anyone who blows a reed. How sad. Your voice, it sounded like the reed. Just, that's why I flew down. I'll tell you what, next time call me like that when you need something. Who knows, I might be able to help you out. So that anytime you want help from the hawk, you just have to howl the tune of the weed right there. So, alright, so let's push L, and then Midna's gonna make another jump point. And then we're on top of the house, and we're just gonna go jump right in, jump right out. Blue skidoo, we can too. There we go. Alright, so now we need to get on top of this, and you'll probably notice there's pumpkins. I just smashed them. Anyways, Right there, there's the shield. So we're gonna actually push L, and yeah, there's the shield right there. Yeah, I found it, Alright, so let's just jump up there. And I completely goofed that up. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Alright, so in order to get this shield, what you need to do is you need to use the dash, like the dash function, and hit yourself against the wall twice, like this. So you just dash against the wall twice, and that'll cause the shield to fall down. And there we go, we got the Ordon shield. Press ZL to defend yourself, but beware, it's torched by fire. It will burn. So it's a wooden shield. It looks kind of cheap. Alright then, next is the sword. Hurry up and get one. Alright, so we need to go find ourselves a sword. Let's get into this windowsill and we can actually leave the house. There we go. What was that sound? The children could have returned, could they? I must go out and search one last time. You get inside the house. I have placed the sword that was to be our gift to Hyrule on the couch. If the mayor comes for it, please give it to him. But darling, your injuries. Okay, so as of right now, the sword that we're looking for is at Russell's house, which is over there where the torchlight is. What you're gonna have to do for this part is you're gonna have to hide away from him. Don't let him see you in his sights, because as soon as he sees you in his sights, he's gonna draw his sword out and attack you. But he won't be too much of a problem, because as you guys can see, he's limping right now. But whatever you do, do not go towards his wife, because if you go towards his wife, he's gonna magically spawn right there, and he's gonna attack you again. But let's talk to this cuckoo right here. Ah! To be a wolf on a night when the moon rides high. Beautiful! Tell me, is your true form a human who is not currently in the town? Nah, just teasing. You're lucky. Your sharpened X-senses and your soft-looking coat. Lovely. So pretty much he's just giving you a hint that we need to use our senses here. There is a patch of dirt that we need to dig under. Not these that I'm digging up right now. It's right here near the house. We need to dig under here, and we need to dig under the ground to get inside the house. And that's how we're going to get inside Russell's house. And if you come over here onto the couch right here, there's the sword. You got the Ordon Sword. This sword crafted by Russell. It's the best swordsman in Ordon, as a tribute to the royal family. Okay, so now we got both of them. Alright, so now you have the sword. Looks like you can actually be useful when you concentrate. Alright, no more detours. I'm going to take you back to the Twilight. Go back to the woods where you first transformed into that shape. Okay, so we need to go back to Faron Woods. So we're just going to go ahead and come out the way we came in. Alright, so now let's just go ahead and leave town. There are a couple frogs down here. I just now did this in my practice run. I didn't even realize these frogs were here. But you can talk to these frogs here and they'll tell you some things. It says, I didn't think anyone would come calling and I haven't thought of anything to say. Sorry. I love that. He didn't expect anybody to find him. But yeah, there's indeed frogs down here and they're really small and you can barely see them. This town's rascals used to play around here a lot, so there's lots of stuff buried nearby. If you use Y to dig, you can uncover something. Yeah. I didn't even realize that until I did my practice file just today. Alright, so let's just come up and just like, hey, Russell! Beast, I found you! Alright, cool. Cool, you found me. He's not going to do anything right now, so, yeah, like I said, it's easy to avoid Russell right now. He's hurt. So, he won't pose too much of a problem to you. Alright, so now we need to go back to Faron Woods. Alright, so just keep on dashing around. But as soon as you go too far, wait. Come to my spring. Alright. You have been transformed by the power of shadow. Come to me. Oh no! That was a trap! Beware, a shadow being. It approaches. How do I know you weren't playing a trick on me? And now it's gonna drop one of those monsters, one of those beasts that drug us into the Twilight to begin with. Okay, so these guys can hurt pretty bad, but you can take them out pretty easy. If you dash attack on them, you can start biting its neck. There's only a couple of enemies that allow you to do that. These are one of them, but if you keep mashing the A button when you're holding onto their neck and start chomping at it, you'll eventually destroy it. It's not too hard of a fight. Just be careful whenever you do it, because those guys take, I think if I remember correctly, they do 1 heart damage. And that's pretty lethal at this point in the game. I wonder what this glow of light is. Oh, brave youth. I am one of 4 light spirits that protect Hyrule at the behest of the gods. I am Ordon. The black beast you slayed was a shadow being. It had come to the size to seize the power of light I wield. My brethren in Hyrule have already had their light stolen by these fell beasts. It looks like the other light spirits have been taken. The entire kingdom has been reduced to the netherworld, ruled by the cursed powers of Twilight. The blights of this will not stop Hyrule. Before long, the entire world of light will fall into the hands of the king who rules the Twilight. To save this land from the King of Twilight, the lost light must be recovered. The 3 light spirits who have lost their light must be revived. There is but one who can revive them and redeem this land. You. You still have not discovered your true power. Those transformed by Twilight usually cannot recover their original forms. Unless, if you were to return to Faron Woods, where you were first transformed, if you were to revive the light spirit, there, by the power of the light spirit, you may find the means to regain your other state of being. So now we have a way we could possibly return back to our human form. That was a great spirit of light. They all dwell at one of these springs. There's 4 of them total in the land of Hyrule. It looks like Pharaon's is trapped in Twilight, just like, you know, everything else in Pharaon is. So, we need to go revive that spirit, and hopefully then we can be able to transform back into Human Link again. But we need to come over here to the land of Twilight that pulled us in the first place. Hey, look. The Pharaon Woods that you know so well, they're now covered in twilight. You might not be able to come back here, but do you still want to go? If you have anything else to do in Ordon for right now, go do it. I really highly doubt you will at this point because you can't do much as a wolf, I'll promise you that. So go ahead and just answer a question yes. If you're already at this point, there's no point in going back. And she grabs you, just takes you right back in. And there's Pharaon Woods, covered in this thick, black twilight. So these are the weapons you use in your world? I love this part. She just swings the sword. She has the shield on her face. That's not how you use a shield, Midna. You really think this thing can slay the creatures of Twilight? She just dumps it there. Well, I won't use these, but I'll hang on to them for you. At least that explains the magic satchel of where all these items go. Alright, a promise is a promise. I trust you enough to help. In exchange for my help, though, I need you to gather some things for me. Look, I can't tell you all the details now, but it'll be easy, trust me. But enough of that. Do you hear that noise? It's the lamination of the spirit that had its light stolen. Where in the world could it be? Better get going, don't you think? Don't blame me if your world's fate is if you don't hurry and find that light. Come on, snap to it. Alright, so now we gotta go find that lingering spirit of the light spirit in Pharaon Woods. But as soon as we go a little bit deeper into Pharaon Woods, we're greeted by this. The same thing that was trapped at the Ordon's light spirit spring. Try saying that 5 times. Light spirit spring, light spirit spring, light spirit spring, light spirit spring, light spirit spring. I have a hard time pronunciating things. And there's more shadow beasts. 3 of them to be exact. Aw, we're penned in again. Pfft, who do you think they're dealing with? No need to take these little pests on one at a time, right? You can take them all at once. So, you can handle this yourself, can't ya? Good luck, bye! Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to go take care of these guys. Little fun fact, if you try killing all these guys at the same time, they won't let you do it, because, well, there's a tutorial for this, I'll tell you that in a second. Try taking care of these guys with a spin attack at once. But yeah, you can't kill all 3 of them at once. That's the thing. If you leave one alive, well, unfortunately, they just revive the other ones. That's the biggest problem we have here. We can't kill these guys, because as soon as we kill all 2 of them, the other one sits there and revives everyone. See, I did take a heart damage. Yeah, they do the heart damage at this point in the game. What's the holdup? If you leave that last one alive, it's just gonna use that shriek to bring the others back. Listen, let me help you out here. Just move like I tell you. If you hold down the B button, I'll expand an energy field. So you enclose all the enemies within it and release. Okay, so if we hold down the B button like we're gonna do a spin attack, Midna does this. As soon as you got everything trapped in that energy field, let go of the B button, she automatically does like a homing dash attack and kills it instantly. That's how you're gonna defeat these things, when they're all grouped up like that. But that's pretty neat. So we got a new move where she does this. Yeah, if you have to encase everybody in it in order for it to work. But I think I'm going to end this episode off here. So we got a couple things done. We got a sword and shield, and we returned back to the land of Twilight here in Faron Woods. Next time we meet in The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we're going to go hopefully find the Lost Light Spirit of Faron Woods, and hopefully find out a way to dispel this Twilight. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode.